Vaya, pero que ven mis ojos, una noche preciosa y un público que viste con orgullo sus colores para expresar su lealtad de todas las maneras humanamente posibles. El encuentro definitivo para que todo el mundo muestre su identidad colectiva. Les habla Carlos Martínez y como analista técnico deportivo nos acompaña Julio Maldonado. Maldini.
Muchas gracias, Carlos. Saludos cordiales. Seguro que la emoción del estadio llega a todos los rincones del planeta fútbol.
Me encanta el panorama, un estadio impresionante, uno de los mejores de la región. El balón ya se ha puesto a rodar. El Barnley y el Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Esta podría ser buena. No logró concretar el pase. Fuera balón, fuera peligro. Bueno, Julio, ¿a quién destacarías como el hombre del partido?
Es que no podemos perder de vista a Kyle Walker, ¿eh? Es que será interesante ver cómo construye desde atrás. Yo me pregunto, ¿se mantendrá abierto o se acercará al 6 para crear ventaja en el centro del campo? Esa es mi gran pregunta, ¿eh? Para mí, es un futbolista que me fascina por su inteligencia y por su posicionamiento.
Pues sí, seguro que deja huella en el campo. ¡El Jañinio! ¡Gol! ¡Entró! Posicionamiento perfecto, ocasión ideal y respuesta maravillosa.
Ha sido un buen movimiento por su parte, ¿eh? Le lanzó un pase que decía, venga, remátalo. Y como buen compañero, pues cumplió.
Pues ha llegado el gol inaugural del partido.
Recordemos que la concentración de los futbolistas va a ser clave en los próximos minutos, clave, porque van con el viento a favor y no pueden permitirse ceder ahora.
Bueno, ese pase no ha salido bien. ¡Ahí la domina! Havertz. Sigue siendo un gol lo que separa a los dos equipos, lo que les da una ventaja de 1-0. Shevchenko. ¡Va el disparo! Intervenciones así no se ven todos los días.
Sí, todo mérito del portero, gran parada. Está mirando a ver a quién encuentra, pero no creo que le cueste mucho ubicar a los suyos. Ha hecho bien en despejar ahí, ¿eh? La presión empezaba a ser peligrosa.
Jonossi. Lee bien y corta el pase.
Eso es, se ha posicionado muy bien.
Contraataque. Florentino Luis.
El Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Tendrá ganas de que se acabe la primera parte cuanto antes. O eso pensará en el banquillo, digo yo.
Buena presión. No le ha dado opción alguna. Zion Fleming. Se la ha quitado.
Solo quedan 5 minutos de la primera parte.
Gran intercepción. Brillante. Esto huele a contraataque. Haydon Anthony.
Se reanuda el juego sacando de banda.
Estamos ya en el descuento. El silbato puede sonar en cualquier momento. Aquí va un centro. Cese de hostilidades por ahora. Luego seguimos. No ha habido pocos esfuerzos, ni pocas cosas de las que hablar. Pero por ahora solo hemos podido cantar un gol. El Mohun Bagan Supergiant va en cabeza por la mínima a los 45 minutos.
La verdad es que hay muchas conclusiones positivas pese al resultado que impera en el marcador. Buen juego, ritmo trepidante. A ver, solo les falta definir mejor en el último tercio. Veremos si pueden hacerlo.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan se alegra de saber que lleva la ventaja. Vamos 1-0.
Ya han empezado los segundos 45 minutos.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan va por delante en el encuentro con un solitario tanto. ¡Entrega filtrada!
Buena combinación acompañada de unos movimientos maravillosos.
¡Por el centro! La manda bien lejos para alejar el peligro. ¡Avanza! ¡La centra! Despeja la pelota.
Le ha salvado la papeleta al portero, ¿eh? ¡Qué manera de defender!
Kyle Walker.
¿Qué opinas hasta el momento, Julio?
Yo creo que anda bastante revolucionado y eso le ha pasado factura. Cuando está a punto de finalizar el partido, lo último que necesitas es ponerte nervioso.
Foden gana el duelo esta vez. El Hadji Diouf ha marcado un gol en este partido. Balón para el Hadji Diouf. ¡Qué bien lo vio! ¡Remata!
El Burnley, como muchos equipos últimamente, basa su estrategia en el contraataque.
Sí, además que no les importa ceder el balón al contrario.
Supongo que es un ejercicio de paciencia.
¡Cuidado con... ¡Dispara! Hugo Chukwu. Meibri. ¡Kagawa! La juega al hueco.
Y llega a tiempo para despejar.
El Mohun Bagan Supergiant está jugando a rematar el partido. Y yo creo que es algo muy válido. Habrá quien no lo entienda, pero respetable es.
¡Aparece el corte!
El Mohun Bagan Superjan sigue por delante, pero con una ventaja precaria.
Se nota que estos chicos van a dejarse la piel por defender el resultado, ¿eh?
Zion Fleming. Vuelven a recuperar la pelota. ¡Que busca el disparo! ¡Gol! El balón directo al fondo de la portería.
Con eso debería bastarles. Era el momento perfecto para marcar.
Una jugada letal, con una culminación más letal todavía.
Así es como se la suelen gastar estos tíos, ¿eh? Su velocidad a la contra y sus cambios de ritmo, la combinación de ambas, es lo que hacen perfectamente que sean muy peligrosos. No hay manera de ganarles.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Los dos equipos se han decidido a hacer un cambio. ¿Será este el gol decisivo? Ya saben lo que se dice, hasta el rabo todo es toro.
Yo creo que tienen que aumentar la intensidad, ¿eh? La intensidad, esa es clave, eso es muy importante si quieren meterse en el partido.
El Hadji Diouf.
Y de esta manera concluye el partido de hoy.
El cuerpo técnico estará encantado con el despliegue de sus futbolistas, que han estado inspirados, implacables. Para algunos equipos esta será la última vuelta de clasificación. Un paso más cerca de codearse con los más grandes. Aquí hace falta una actuación estelar y los aficionados ya están haciendo lo posible por convertirse en ese jugador número 12 tan necesario. Por el sonido, parece que tendremos un gran partido con grandes vibraciones.
Acaba de comenzar el partido. Manchester United y el Manchester United.
El bloque medio es una zona crucial para la mayoría de equipos, Carlos.
¡El disparo!
Bien, no se complica y la despeja.
Interesante balón.
¡Shevchenko!
¡Gol! ¡Qué golazo! ¡Qué descomunal!
¡Y miren quién ha marcado! ¡La estrella! ¡Ya ha dejado su impronta!
En cuanto siente la oportunidad, sabe perfectamente que no la puede desaprovechar. Un comienzo fantástico de la mano de un jugador absolutamente fenomenal.
Y ahí tienen un claro ejemplo de lo que hace este equipo.
No se puede negar que a este equipo le encanta salir al contraataque, no se puede negar. Y además, es que saben sacarle un partido que no veas.
Tenemos el primer gol del partido. 1-0.
Han hecho justo lo que había que hacer, pero cuidado, ¿eh? Este tipo de acciones a veces animan a que el rival responda. Ahora tendrán que mantener la concentración.
Vuelven a tener la pelota. El portero la envía a zona ofensiva. Han logrado anotar en los primeros 10 minutos de juego, lo que les da una ventaja de 1-0. Eso ha sido pan comido. Havertz. La filtra a la carrera. Shevchenko.
Ha cortado el envío.
La recibe Shevchenko. Robertson. Siempre intenta jugar con calidad. Y la recuperan con rapidez. Pase en largo. Gran interrupción. McAllister. Se cumple el primer tercio de los 90 minutos. Se queda con la pelota. ¡Trata de colarla! Corta la pelota. Pelota hacia adelante. Petit. Bien visto. Ha adivinado las intenciones.
Hombre, se veían las intenciones desde su casa.
Pelota para McAllister. Avanza muy decidido. Golpea el balón. Patapum para arriba. La recibe Shevchenko. Ese gesto lo dice todo, creo yo. Se va solo. Lo tiene todo para marcar. Suena el pitido del referee. Final de los primeros 45 minutos. Todo la mar de sólido y muy satisfactorio. Hay un equipo en cabeza y de ahí pueden ir a más. ¿Algo que reseñar de la primera mitad, Julio?
Bueno, yo creo que estarán satisfechos de momento. De momento, por lo menos. Se ve que la estrategia está dando resultados. Y me parece que tendrán que cambiar más bien poco al descanso. Tampoco mucho, ¿eh? Al fin y al cabo van por delante. Así que querrán seguir igual en la segunda parte, claro que sí.
Un marcador ajustado, 1-0. Ya estamos de vuelta. El Manchester United marcha por delante por un margen peligroso. ¡Entrega filtrada! ¡Prueba el disparo!
Ha puesto a prueba al portero.
Puede que se haya pasado un poco. Probablemente aún tenía tiempo para escoger mejor el sitio.
El Manchester United mantiene su ventaja con el único gol del encuentro.
Kagawa.
¡La juega al hueco! Vuelven a tener la posesión. Cruzó la línea y es saque de banda.
Substitution.
Tus impresiones hasta ahora, Julio.
El Manchester United parece que aún intenta resistir la tentación y bajar el ritmo. Es demasiado pronto aún para eso, ¿eh?
Foden. Gran intercepción. Brillante.
Es capaz de provocar el pánico auténtico en el corazón de la defensa. Cuando juega en esa posición es como si detuviera el tiempo e hiciera lo que le da la gana con la pelota.
Aquí está Shevchenko. McAllister está en posición antirreglamentaria.
El Manchester United lo ha hecho muy bien.
Bueno, así, asediando al área rival, es la única solución que se me ocurre.
Sí, no tiene más remedio.
Gabriel Magallanes. No le ha faltado intención a ese balón. ¡Buen balón! ¡Drogba! ¡Gol! El balón está en la red. Ahí están. Han empatado. Hace unos segundos estaban contra las cuerdas. Y ahora... un tanto que sube al marcador por su astucia y que ha finalizado con grandísima calidad.
Ahí hemos visto una cosa, ¿eh? Lo caro que se paga cometer un error en el centro del campo. Es que en cuestión de segundos, un robo de balón es gol.
Este partido no tiene nada que ver ahora.
La verdad es que las ocasiones claras de verdad suelen escasear, ¿eh? Pero por ahora las han aprovechado.
Esto no se lo esperaba nadie. El Manchester United seguro que no se esperaba esto.
El Manchester United está jugando con mucha intensidad. Tienen que agotar sus recursos.
Toda suya y sigan, sigan. El Hadji Diouf. Intenta colarla. Acelera y se acaba la jugada. Intenta filtrarla. Balón para Leandro Trossard.
Parece que ambos equipos se contentan con el empate, ¿eh? Pero puede que todavía nos aguarde alguna sorpresa.
Mantienen la posesión pase a pase.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ha conseguido el córner.
Toca dejarse la piel en el área, ¿eh? Tanto los unos como los otros.
Ahora o nunca. Y despeja la pelota.
Shevchenko.
Es un jugador que dice que su mejor pie es su... Han transcurrido 90 minutos. Nos vamos al tiempo de prórroga. Las tablas imperan en el marcador. ¿Opiniones, Maldini?
Bueno, pues acaban los 90 minutos reglamentarios de un partido muy disputado y la verdad, tiene toda la pinta de que los 30 siguientes van a ser de infarto.
Sigue el empate entre ambos equipos. Todo todavía por decidir y la prórroga a la vuelta de la esquina.
Substitution in progress.
Estamos en la prórroga. Toda una prueba de resistencia y carácter para los jugadores.
De vuelta al medio.
El balón sale fuera y será saque de puerta. Resuelve bien y despeja.
Martin Odegaard. Buena presión. No le ha dado opción alguna.
Ha hecho bien en despejar ahí, ¿eh? La presión empezaba a ser peligrosa.
La han recuperado en breve. Se la ha robado sin miramientos.
Trossard. Pase al vacío. ¡El remate!
¡Bah!
¡Gol! ¡Gol, gol, gol! ¡Extraordinario! Se ha hecho esperar. Puede ser definitivo. ¡Qué velocidad! ¡Qué capacidad de sortear contrarios! Ha aprovechado el momento a la perfección.
Vaya, menuda metedura de pata por haber perdido la pelota de esa manera, pero a ver, que también es que han entrado con mucha facilidad. No da buena impresión para el rival, ¿eh?
Tiene lo que quería. Ahora, a ver.
Bueno, esto es lo que mejor...
Suena el silbato y tendremos un pequeño descanso. Estamos en los momentos finales, los últimos 15 minutos de esta odisea. Las piernas ya no responden. Veremos si hay un giro de última hora.
Por ahora. Oh. Let's go. Royal Vikings.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
El último cuarto de hora y la tensión en aumento incluso en los banquillos. No hay que confiarse ahora porque cualquier error puede ser definitivo.
Ambos equipos lo han dado todo en el campo. ¿Podrán aguantar 15 minutos más a este ritmo? Y se las ha apañado para que el balón no pasara. De Bruyne.
Y le gana la pelota. Gabriel Jesús. Parece un buen balón. Corta ese balón.
No queda mucho tiempo, ¿eh? Tienen que jugar con calma y terminar bien el partido.
Intenta el desmarque. ¡Disparo! ¡Gol! ¡Gol, gol, gol! ¡Ha entrado! ¡Lo han hecho! ¡Se han salvado en los coletazos finales! Y la mete con una tranquilidad y una confianza solo digna de los grandes.
Vaya demostración de temple, ¿eh? Vemos cómo el portero le ha presionado al máximo sin llegar a vencerse, pero el atacante ni se ha inmutado.
Tablas en el marcador, en el que apenas queda tiempo.
Esto sirve para...
Y ahí lo tienen, penaltis.
El Manchester
Penalti.
United iguala el electrónico.
Ningún equipo fue capaz de marcar el gol de la victoria y quizás la fatiga tenga parte de culpa, ¿eh? Ahora todo depende de no perder la concentración, controlar los nervios y sobre todo que acompañe la suerte.
El árbitro pita al final de la prórroga y seguimos con empate. Se nota, y como no iba a ser de otra manera, el cansancio en la cara de los jugadores. Lo han dado todo, pero ahora queda la responsabilidad de los penaltis.
¡Qué parada más buena!
El lanzador no golpea mal ahí, ¿eh? Pero el mayor mérito es del portero, que hace una buena parada.
Haaland es el siguiente que sale a la palestra.
Vaya, en esta situación hace falta una mente muy fuerte, ¿eh? Si entra, entra.
Ambos equipos a un solo penalti de distancia.
¡Fantástica parada! ¡Fabulosa!
El Manchester United puede conseguir escaparse en el marcador.
¡Gol! ¡Dos goles de ventaja!
El Manchester United
No puede fallar ahora.
El portero está increíble.
¡Ay, Julio! No sé cómo lo ha hecho, pero ha funcionado.
No sé si han sido juegos mentales o qué, pero le ha salido a pedir de boca.
magnífica intervención del portero que supo leer el disparo.
Tiene que confiar en su instinto.
¡Gol! Y ha disparado con una calma total.
Se repite para sus adentros que puede hacerlo.
¡Finiquitado! Resultado perfecto y final perfecto. Supera la prueba de fuego con honores. Maldini, ¿qué te ha parecido el partido?
Desde el punto de vista del entrenador, dudo mucho que pueda pedirles más a los suyos, ¿eh? Al menos en cuanto al resultado cosechado, eso está claro. Este es justo el partido que querían ganar por muchos motivos y los jugadores han completado 90.
Saludos y bienvenidos a todos los que nos siguen. Hoy se enfrentan dos equipos en un encuentro en el que no vale salir a especular. Cuando esto haya terminado, habrá un vencedor y un vencido, nos guste o no nos guste. Colores vivos y vibrantes, las canciones ruidosas y orgullosas. Ya queda muy claro cuál será el tono del partido. A los que recién se suman a la transmisión, ya estamos viviendo y disfrutando de este encuentro. Manchester United contra el Manchester. Vuelve esa sensación familiar. ¡Impacta! ¡Gol! ¡Qué golazo! ¡Qué descomunal! ¡Y miren quién ha marcado! ¡La estrella! ¡Ya ha dejado su impronta!
Pues seguro que no podía imaginarse un inicio mejor, ¿eh? Y el equipo, pues tampoco, la verdad. Solo puedo arrodillarme ante este tipo de jugadores que tienen la capacidad de abrir la lata mucho antes de lo esperado.
Una jugada letal, con una culminación más letal todavía.
El Manchester United y sus contraataques es que es la comidilla de cada fin de semana. Como te toque defenderlos, no vas a saber ni por dónde te van a llover los balones. Aquí tenemos un ejemplo.
Tenemos el primer gol del partido, 1-0.
Está claro que ha levantado a la afición del asiento, ¿sí?
Una intercepción clave.
Eso no ha salido como esperaba. ¡Impacto! ¡Menuda acción del guardameta!
Increíble cómo llegó a sacarla. Eso era un gol cantado, ¿eh? A ver si aprovechan la altura en esta jugada, ¿eh?
Han pasado 15 minutos.
Vuelven a tener la posesión. ¡Un pase medido! Sane Lamens se encarga de despejar. Filtra la pelota. Van Nistelrooy. ¡Golazo de Ruud Van Nistelrooy! ¡Golazo de Ruud Van Nistelrooy! El tipo que siempre se hace notar. No se puede definir con más clase. Se han aferrado al encuentro.
Yo tenía la sensación de que podía pasar esto.
El golpeo del balón ha sido brutal. Cualquiera se ponía delante.
Colocó el cuerpo a la perfección y enganchó la pelota de lleno. ¡Qué disparo! Perfecto.
Pues nada, como si esto comenzara de nuevo.
La verdad es que las ocasiones claras de verdad suelen escasear, ¿eh? Pero por ahora las han aprovechado.
Intenta un pase al vacío. De Bruyne. Intenta filtrarla. Stones. Centro por abajo.
Oh, sí.
Logra alejar el peligro. Van Nistelrooy. Una intervención estupenda. Esperábamos algo mejor. Seguro que él también.
Virgil van Dijk.
Parece que no tenía los mismos planes. ¡Trossard!
Ni que le hubiera entrado miopía momentánea, ¿eh? Porque tenía opciones a su alrededor para poder continuar la jugada.
Busca el pase al hueco.
Y se las ha apañado para que el balón no pasara.
¡Avanza! James. ¡Pase al vacío! Aquí está Bruno Fernández. ¡El disparo! Salió muy desviado el disparo. Una pena.
Si ese es su método, que sigan adelante. Si lo que hacen parece funcionar, entonces conviene buscar más oportunidades de esa forma, claro.
De Bruyne.
Intenta el desmarque. Bueno, ese pase no ha salido bien. No le ha... ¡Qué buena primera parte!
Por ahora todo igualado. Ninguno de los dos bandos consigue desmarcarse. y no porque no quieran.
Impera la igualada. 1-1 en el electrónico. Cuéntanos qué te ha parecido.
Me ha parecido una primera parte muy interesante, ¿eh? Ambos equipos han sacado a relucir sus puntos fuertes y queda por ver una cosa, eso es clave, por supuesto, quién conecta el primer golpe en la segunda parte.
Como cabría esperar, se aplican las reglas típicas de un derbi. Seguramente tendremos más de lo mismo tras el descanso. Tras 45 minutos, ningún equipo quiere dar su brazo a torcer. Empate a 1 en el descanso. ¡Van Nistelrooy! ¡Uy! El tiro no ha sido el mejor del mundo.
Vaya, yo creo que tendrá que calcular mejor las distancias, porque es que está claro que esta vez no ha acertado, ¿eh?
Recupera la pelota. No, no llega de destino.
Gabriel Magallanes. Shevchenko.
Ese pase tiene buena pinta. ¡Dispara! ¡Gol! Acabó la jugada como querían. Y se adelantan. Es justo lo que estábamos buscando. En el banquillo son todos sonrisas.
After 58 minutes is number 15.
Un tanto que sube al marcador por su astucia y que ha finalizado con grandísima calidad.
Esperemos una cosa muy importante y es que aprenda la dolorosa lección. Hay que estar concentrado en todo momento. Si no lo haces, pues esto te pasa.
Tiene lo que quería. Ahora, a ver.
Hombre, sin duda es muy meritorio, pero mucho, que hayan conseguido remontar. Pero solo habrá merecido la pena si consiguen defender el resultado.
Gran intercepción. La filtra a la carrera.
No ha podido recibir el balón ahí. El resultado podía haber sido radicalmente distinto.
No, por ahí no tiene nada que hacer. Absolutamente nada, ¿eh? El Manchester United muestra algo más de premura. Siendo sinceros, Carlos, eso es justo lo que necesitaban.
No es plan de ponerse a valorar otras opciones, como si la cosa no fuera con ellos.
Te doy toda la razón, Carlos.
Prepara y busca el desmarque. Buen corte. Excelente. No cabe duda de que no está nada contento con el resultado.
Bueno, que ha calculado mal y ya está. No es el fin del mundo.
Parecía falta, pero el árbitro no lo considera así. Les pide a sus compañeros que se la pasen. No logra conectar. Aquí está Bruno Fernández. Trata de colarla. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernández.
El Manchester está jugando a rematar el partido. Y yo creo que es algo muy válido. Habrá quien no lo entienda, pero respetable es.
Puede que esto haya acabado, a no ser que ocurra un milagro.
Supongo que necesitan algo para salir de este embrollo, como un rebote afortunado o lo que sea. Se están quedando sin tiempo. Tienen que mover mejor la pelota.
¡Trossard! Ahí han dado listo.
El Manchester United sale ileso de la jugada.
Sí, me preocupa un poquito lo vulnerables que se han mostrado ahí, ¿eh?
Y de esta manera concluye el partido de hoy.
Menudo partido, ¿eh? Ha sido impredecible hasta el momento final. Un verdadero toma y daca.
Let's start with Football League.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan busca empezar la competición con buen pie para que no termine haciéndosele cuesta arriba. El ambiente es inmejorable. Veremos si juega a su favor o en contra.
Bagan Supergiant.
Impresionantes, imponentes, imperiales. Las gradas se han vestido de gala para la ocasión. Si acaban de unirse, acaba de sonar el pitido inicial. El Mohun Bagan Supergiant y el Borussia Dortmund. Julio, ilumínanos con tu sabiduría futbolística y dinos quién crees que será el jugador del partido.
Ferran Torres, bueno, otro extremo español con talento puro, desborde, de los que cabeza hay menos. Le hemos visto jugar por dentro también, pero...
¡Robertson!
Esa ha sido la primera ocasión del partido.
Robertson probablemente debería haber intentado romper las líneas. Conviene levantar la cabeza de vez en cuando.
Antoine Semenyo.
No ha habido suerte.
Bueno, la idea no era mala, pero la defensa interceptó ese pase.
Ha calculado mal la distancia y le ha salido un pase en profundidad al que era imposible llegar.
Oh, sí. Kagawa.
Y arranca la contra.
Busca el pase al hueco. Una reacción de manual.
Ha estado atento y corta la jugada. Baresi. Por el momento, seguimos a dos velas. Pelé la recibe.
Contraataque, es una gran oportunidad.
¡Pase filtrado! ¡Aquí está Pelé!
Messi.
La juega al hueco.
Puyol
Interrumpe.
Buen rechace, que da algo de tranquilidad. Menuda intercepción, vital.
Dispara, chuta.
Dispara.
Eso no ha salido como esperaba. Parece un buen balón.
Ferran Torres.
El guardameta atrapa el balón.
Parece que se ha pasado un poco de frenada en ese envío.
Shevchenko.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan se está beneficiando mucho de los desmarques en parcela ofensiva, ¿no te parece?
Pues sí, si el equipo quiere aprovechar los balones en largo desde el centro del campo, más le vale tener velocistas que tienen desmarques constantes en la espalda de la defensa. Y eso es exactamente lo que están haciendo.
Donnarumma se deshace del balón sin lujos.
¡Pase al vacío! Trossard. Pelota para Enzo Fernández. Pelé la recibe. Intercepta el balón. Eso ha sido pan comido.
¡Atención, Pelé!
Suena el pitido del referee. Final de los primeros 45 minutos. Por ahora, ambos equipos están ilesos, intactos. Ninguna de las dos defensas ha sido atravesada en este partido. El encuentro sigue en tablas. Los dos equipos han ido con pies de plomo.
Bueno, pues empate a 0, pero no será porque no lo han intentado, ¿eh? Se nota que ambos equipos han estudiado al contrario y están bien trabajados, sobre todo en defensa. Veremos qué nos depara esto.
En general, un primer tiempo entretenido. Puede que no haya goles, pero tampoco han hecho tanta falta para la emoción.
Substitutions taking place.
La acción empieza de nuevo.
Un partido muy reñido.
¡Ahí va!
Vaya,
¡Menudo golpeo!
se nota que no está contento, ¿eh? Lo ha hecho casi todo bien.
Trossard. Se queda con la pelota. Interesante balón.
Movimiento muy inteligente. Ha hecho bien en despejar ahí, ¿eh? La presión empezaba a ser peligrosa.
Esa era una jugada peligrosa, pero ahí estaba él para apagar el incendio.
Y se queda a medias. Pelota larga. La juega. No logró conectar. Pase en largo.
La juega en largo. Rice. Pelé la recibe. Tira un pase al hueco.
Continúan atacando. Córner. Va a colgarla.
El portero interviene y frustra la jugada. Kagawa.
El Borussia Dortmund se está creciendo en el centro del campo. No está dejando pasar una, ¿eh?
Ha parecido falta, pero para el árbitro no.
Kagawa. No tenía buena pinta, pero la defensa ha sabido salir al paso.
Han tenido un poquito de potra, ¿eh? No nos vamos a engañar.
¡Dispara! Menudo revuelo ha provocado.
No se lo pensó y vaya disparo se sacó de la manga, ¿eh? Si a este jugador le concedes espacio, es que te la lía seguro.
Number 26, Kagawa.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan realiza su primera sustitución de jugadores.
Todo el mundo lo conoce por su velocidad, es así, pero también por su manejo de balón. Seguro que buscan más dinamismo en la parcela ofensiva.
¡Avanza! Bernardo Silva. Se está marcando una jugada que ¡vamos!
Acelera y se acaba la jugada.
Deben aprovechar este robo de balón, ¿eh?
Ahí va, un buen balón. ¡Drogba! Directo a las manos del guardameta.
El nivel de intensidad, os digo, es estupendo. Se nota que los dos equipos van a por todas.
Intenta el desmarque. La ha enviado a Marte.
Recuperación limpia. Esta podría ser buena. No logró concretar el pase.
La han recuperado en breve.
Lewandowski recibe el cuero. Balón para arriba. Cafú.
Intenta un pase al vacío. Drogba.
Falta muy peligrosa y además puede ser penalti.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan.
Tiene una ocasión de oro. Aún puede cambiar el signo de este encuentro que está a puntito de terminar.
El portero hace lo posible por distraer.
¡Gol! Marca y hace el 1-0. No ha dudado ni un segundo.
Así es como se distingue a un buen lanzador de penaltis. No deja que nada le afecte.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan. Empieza a creérselo, ¿no?
Sin duda ha sido valiente, ¿eh? Pero ha hecho lo que tenía que hacer.
Y logra despejar.
Y aquí está el pitido final.
El Mohun Bagan Superjan ha sabido mantener el tipo. El tesón y un arrebato puntual le han bastado para llevarse el partido por la mínima. Pican. Hombre del partido. No hay discusión posible. ¿Para qué engañarnos? El Mohun Bagan Superjan lo ha conseguido. Sus aficionados deben haberse quedado sin uñas, pero han logrado su objetivo.
El Mohun Bagan Supergiant quería esto con todas sus fuerzas, ¿eh? No hay más que ver a los jugadores. Algunos apenas pueden ni moverse. Es tremendo el esfuerzo que han hecho. Han tenido que exprimir hasta la última gota de sus fuerzas para conseguir este resultado. Se arriesgaron, a pesar de que les podía haber salido fácilmente el tiro por la culata. En una palabra, sensacional.
Pues sí, estoy contigo.
Y termina la retransmisión. Gracias, Julio. A mí me da que hoy hay gente con ganas de revancha. Buenas noches.
Bueno, mil gracias, Carlos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
it's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Oh, this is a great position. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... Oh, he's on his own! It's Kagawa! And the ball's Rice! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mohun Bagan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. Raul plays it in. Puyol with the clearance. And this is Pele! Van Bouten.
Mohun Bagan really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Great chance! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe. Al Nassr disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cruyff. Gives it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Rice. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. O'Shea gets over and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
He's having a hit! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? Kagawa picks it up out wide. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Deftly away. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pele. And that's been won straight back. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Lewandowski. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beckham, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Kagawa. Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now this could be a chance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. That's just playing it safe and simple.
क्या
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pelé. The ball has bounced loose now. And he can thump it away. And this is Pelé. And he's intervened well there. Pelé just eases him off the ball. Now it's Berbatov. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Triol. Berbatov. So much time and space. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Rice. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nedved! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kagawa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they've got a throw. And this is Lewandowski. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Lewandowski. Stojkovic. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Looking for the run. Look at Kagawa. And the shot! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
After 53 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mohun Bagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Rice. Oh, shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Mohun Bagan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 9, Luis Diaz. Number 8, Nedved.
And it's Zanetti.
Number 19.
Oh, that was vital.
Messi. Number 6.
And here's Shevchenko.
Number 10.
And this is Batistuta.
Coming on the field.
Can he get it through?
Number 18, Shevchenko. Number 21,
Nicked it back
Batistuta.
promptly.
Number 13.
And here's Shevchenko. Batistuta. Decent chance!
Number 5, Thiago.
Deftly away. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Batistuta. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Cleared away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beckham. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, well measured. He's having a shot! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer, number 10.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Mohun Bagan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and that's another chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Mohun Bagan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cherki promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard. Pele. Tries to pass it through. That's a corner kick. Zabani clears it away. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Cantona. And it's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's Lewandowski! And that's a tidy finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 16 minutes is
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And he can clear it away. Totti. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kagawa. And this is Lewandowski. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pele! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Kagawa. Beckham. Crosses it in. Getting up there! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Kagawa can see things others simply cannot. And here's Lewandowski. It's Kagawa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kagawa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. DiMarco. Neymar. O'Shea makes the interception.
there will be 3 minutes.
Looking to play him in. And this is Lewandowski. And that was asking just too much of him. DiMarco. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Mohun Bagan get the second half started. Oh, well played. Rice. Now it's Cantona. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, Totti! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him. Puyol. Cafu. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. And here's Kagawa. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Cherki. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's where it came from. Oh, now he can run away with it. Tries a shot! Goal! Morocco! And they're back in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Morocco, number 11, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Drogba. Oh, good ball. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Drogba, shot a goal! He's beaten the... and a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 77 minutes.
Pele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Morocco, number 15.
Morocco have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's Drogba! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Oh no.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 21.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 18, Nico Williams.
And that should get the job done. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oh, yeah.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Mohun Bagan need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And here's Kagawa. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's got away. Messi. And here's Batistuta.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Hakimi. Khan claims comfortably. Baresi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Darwin, and he's quick to return it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bojan, driving on and making good progress. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Bojan, stood up well to him there. And he's there to get it away. Zanetti. And here's Núñez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. And a shot! And he scores! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Mohun Bagan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Nice control. Rijkaard. It's run loose here. Lewandowski. Mohun Bagan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Tomori. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi receives it in a wide position.
There will be 1 minute.
He's Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Mohun Bagan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Mohun Bagan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're off again.
Mohun Bagan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rice. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Darwin. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. Mohun Bagan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Nunez.
Oh, really well played.
Looking to play him in.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Mohun Bagan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Pele. Threads one in. That's destined for the flank. Oh, they can break here. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bojan Kurkic in acres of space out wide. He's cut it out. He's having a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Lewandowski. Okazaki. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. It's Okazaki! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. O'Shea is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Zanetti. Botman.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end.
That's that.
Mohun Bagan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Mohun Bagan really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
You have been promoted to
Mohun Bagan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking.
It's Kanawa! Goal!
Well, Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Kagawa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele finds himself offside.
It's offside.
Knocks it into space. And this is Kagawa, and oh, he's on his own! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Mohun Bagan presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan clearly engaging in mind games here. That is some save from Khan! And this is Beckham. And that has been cleared. It's not an... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forlan running with the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Kimmich. And this is Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump. Deftly away. And it's Kimmich. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Zanetti. Forlan. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out of play for a goal kick.
What a flake. Kick.
Now it's Forlan. And he cuts out the supply. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Mohun Bagan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Zanetti, aimed at the far side. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Kimmich. Tries one from range. And the pass is intercepted. Owen! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And the shot! It's a goal!
What?
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Lewandowski, and he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he can thump it away. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Kagawa. And that is expertly dealt with.
Win.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Diego Forlan. Number 20, Del Piero.
Zanetti.
Number 15,
De Rossi.
Neymar.
Kimmich.
Number 7,
Duke,
Owen.
someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Mohun Bagan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the referee brings it to a close. Mohun Bagan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to game.
That was win.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Kimmich makes a move down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Kagawa. And here's the... just about within shooting range. And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gerrard. Kagawa. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. Raul. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Raul. Raul! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb. Rahul Bagan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Lewandowski. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Kimmich. Oh, important interception.
Rahul Bagan always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
And here's Bale. He's picked, takes a shot! That has been slung wide. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now it's Kimmich. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good climb. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In once more.
Two added
Pele
minutes has been indicated.
looking for the run. Serginho. Kvaratskhelia. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to inform you now that the latest
Mohun
travel
Bagan
information
go
is
in at
currently being
half-time
displayed on the
with
screen.
a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cafu to Beckham. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's O'Shea. That's a little off target. Short changes him with that pass. And they've got a throw.
What was this?
And he's managed to gift it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rice. Now it's Pele. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Pele has been caught there, it's a foul.
Pele has been called the foul.
Rice. And this is a great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Bale! It's hit the upright. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Bale! That was travelling.
Bale!
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
That has not gone well. And it's Rice.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Batistuta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Beckham. It's Lewandowski! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Robert Lewandowski. Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Coming on the field is number 20, Didier
Toma.
Drogba.
Mohun Bagan making further changes here and in quick succession. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Works it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Mohun Bagan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
It's Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He shifted it to the flank. Referee's given a throw. And it's Neymar. Now it's Kagawa. That's been slipped through. He shoots! He's scored! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar has it in a wide position. Mohun Bagan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. That's a cute ball. Baresi. Mohun Bagan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Rivaldo looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And this is Lewandowski. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Lewandowski. Gerrard. Now it's Pele. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free. Kimmich trying to keep this in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Now it's Kagawa. Threads one in.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
There will be 1 minute.
Akanji is a man so notably robust, and for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Mohun Bagan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Mohun Bagan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. Mohun Bagan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well timed, excellent interception.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now, can they get him away? Bale makes a dash for it. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great, decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Pele. And here's Kagawa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to pass it through. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. Cafu. And it's Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Number 26, Kagawa. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Didier Drogba.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Havertz. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Drogba. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Drogba. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 29.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kai Havertz.
Mohun Bagan with the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Looking for a runner. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Neymar. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Iniesta. And they've caught rid. 5 minutes to add. And it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he... And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Rivaldo plays it short. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And there goes their last chance. Mohun Bagan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides...
you